Hey everyone, I'm Nick,
Hi, Vic.
and we're Envy Board Gaming. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to talk about a game, an Unlock series of games, the Star Wars one in particular, but also explain a little bit what Unlock is for those of you that aren't aware of what Unlock is. Unlock is like an escape room type game. It's a replayable one in that you can go ahead and send your copy when you're done with it to someone else, have your friends play it to replay it. You yourself aren't going to replay it. You're going to play that one time usually. However, you could put it away for a long time, forget how to solve
And revisit it, yeah.
and revisit it. Unlike other games, where a lot of them you tear things down, you might have to cut things, or like you escape, exit the room. You'll have to actually destroy the game, so you'll throw that away. You could not give it to your friends for any purpose. These you can. These can cycle around to friends. So it's all card based. That's another difference between that and a lot of other ones. You get a deck of cards. It has numbers on it. You're tying different things. You're looking for things, clues on the cards that you're given to trigger off other cards. So it'll be a clever way of developing the game just through a simple deck of cards. So Unlock as a series, I actually prefer it over Exit. What do you think?
Yeah, I really like how things seem to be more intuitive in figuring out what they're trying to get you to solve. It just seems like they follow conventions better, where you know the way that they'll put the letters and the numbers generally. Like, they mix it up, so it's not always the same thing. But with Exit, like, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's just strange places and strange ways that you're supposed to get these numbers and combinations to proceed, and those prompts are not just so obvious. Whereas Unlock has its own cleverness, like it's not too easy, but it's just a nice way that they do change it up. They use certain words sometimes to get you to think about what it could be and guide you along. And I think that's really great in that regard.
Yeah, they're both very clever in different ways, like Vic said. We're going to score the Star Wars one. So we have 3 scenarios in the box of the Star Wars Unlock series. You'll have to download its own app. Unlike other Unlocks where it's all in one app, you click the scenario you want, Star Wars has its own. And unfortunately, there's a spoiler right when you install the app that it wants access to your microphone. Well, that kind of gives you a spoiler.
You can just think about that.
So it's like... Well,
we're not going to say it.
No,
but
it'll ask you for permission. So it's like, okay. All right, I guess yes. Anyway, we got 3 scenarios, so we're giving 3 scores. For me, I got scenario 1 as a 3-5, scenario 2 as a 4, and scenario 3 as an 8-4. The first 2 scenarios are given low scores. They are very simple, just too simple. So the first one felt like an introduction. It felt like you're introducing someone to
unlock the idea of it, yeah.
And that's fine if you're actually being introduced to Unlock. Vic and I had played Unlock for a while, so we weren't getting any enjoyment out of it. I guess I can't speak for her. I'm guessing, just knowing Vic. Maybe not as low as me, but...
I was startled by that, but anyway.
Yeah, maybe not as low as me, but lower than I would think number 3. Number 3 was great. Number 3, I would recommend to someone that actually does like escape rooms and doesn't need just their handheld like number 1 and number 2 did on here. So I felt like the second one. So the names of them, I wrote them down. Is because we already traded these away, so I don't have the box with me. But an unforeseen delay was the first one, which was the intro one. Escape from Hoth, it was an intro one too to me. I feel like most people will feel that way too. It was an intro one. I gave it a 4. And the great one, Secret Mission on Jedha. I loved what that one did. That one was by far my favorite. By far. It was a 4.4 additional to the next closest. So this is the only one that I can seriously recommend. Like, this is the one that you got to play. But what do you think?
So for me, my scores were much higher than Nick's scores. So the first one I gave a 7.9.
Oh.
The second one I gave an 8.4. Love the second one. And the third one I gave an 8. The second one, don't want to spoil anything, so I can't get into the meat and gravy and potatoes about what it is that I like about that one. But it felt cool, the targeting of the things you're fighting, and anyway, I like the way that some of the cards worked in that one, and I just can't talk too much because it'll ruin the whole game, so I'll just keep it to myself. But that's how I liked all of them, even the tutorial one. I like getting. I don't want to be sitting there for 40 minutes just like my brain hurts. I have to take on a acetaminophen or Excedrin or something just to. I don't want to be doing that all the time. I'm okay with like a little bit of ease.
Okay, well, the first one, the third one I thought was perfect.
Yeah, the third one was good. Yeah.
It was perfect. I thought even the time length, that hour, that's how long it took us. We had 1 minute to spare.
Oh yeah, it was just we were just.
I think
there.
I took a screenshot, so I'll add it right now.
Yeah.
1 minute to spare, so I felt like that was right. We were, we were pretty much cruising. There was a couple spots maybe we hung up for a couple minutes on certain puzzles.
Yeah.
When the puzzles didn't feel as forced as some of them do in some of these escape rooms, where it's like, that one, like, is that really the solution though? It's so basic. It didn't have those moments really. Maybe scattered and small, you can overlook them because you're right past it on to the next thing. But I felt like that one just ran really smooth, and it had a very clever thing it added that we again can't talk about, but it had a very clever thing that it added, and you know what I'm talking about moving around essentially. So that one by far I thought was the better one, but that's good news if you are picking this one up. That actually she liked all three, and unfortunately I only liked one. But if I'm wrong,
Tough
then
Crowd. That's his nickname on the streets. They call him. He's Tough Crowd Nick.
I think people will be with me on this one. But you guys just. I think it's only like, I don't know, $20 or something right now. I don't know, 24 somewhere around there, 24, 25 in that range. And you can check it out yourself and let us know which one was your favorite. Think about it as you're playing it, so you don't get them mixed up, and let us know. What was your favorite? Am I right? Is Vic right?
Yeah. Let us know if you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more great reviews. We'll see you next time.